Garner from Texas Street Cars in the shop today. We have a 1993 Chevrolet C1500. It's the Indy Pace Truck Edition. We'll get into all the details of that, the history, and kind of what we've done to it. So, history of the truck, to start out, it is a 4-owner per auto check. It's actually probably really a 2-family owned truck, and we'll explain how that makes sense. The gentleman we bought the truck from bought it in '94 as the second owner from the dealership he worked at. So he buys it and he owns it up until this year when we bought it from him. He lived up in Chicago. He didn't want it up there in the tough winters. His parents had moved down here, so he moved it to his dad, registered it here in Texas, and then when he moved down here, he registered it back. So it shows 4 owners, but really 2 family owned. Same owner since '94, same family at least. When he bought the truck, he didn't like the stripes on it. It's one of my favorite parts. So he had taken them off back, somewhere in the late '90s. We just had the stripes and decals and everything put back on. It's the Phoenix graphics kit, which is really true to the OEM stuff. It's all reflective. It's all professionally installed. There's no big bubbles. The stripes look really good. It's my favorite part of the truck, all the crazy colors and everything. So that's kind of the history of the truck. It's a 5.7 V8. All of the Pace trucks were black and white two-tone, which was, really the only black and white two-tone that was ever made, to my knowledge. All the interiors were great, but you had some options as far as interior stuff. So this one is a factory bench seat. Some of you could have got buckets. But this is a bench seat, G80 diff, locking diff, and 342 gears. So good option truck. It's all power, tilt, cruise, all that's in there. Paint-wise, it was all original paint when we got it. The driver's side, bedside had a little dent in it that we had PDR and the paint was cracked where that dent was. So we had the bedside kind of touched up, and then the grill and front bumper was touched up. The grill was original paint. The bumper was original paint. We had some chips and stuff, so we had that kind of redone in the white. But OEM front bumper, one of my favorite parts about this Pace truck, and I guess we'll kind of get into that. The Pace trucks were built in '93 only. They're for the 77th Indianapolis 500, and it has all the dates and all the stuff all over it. So it came in black and white. It has all the decals. The front bumper is different on the Pace trucks. It has what I believe is the diesel bumper, right, Jason?
Yes, sir.
So paint match bumper, paint match rear bumper, so kind of like the sports in that fashion. And then the grills were all paint matched. And then you had all the decals, and the color combo was only this, obviously. But the mirrors on it wouldn't have been these. To my knowledge, it would have been the black big mirrors, but it has the 454 SS mirrors on it now. Solid rear glass in this truck. It does have a drop-in bed liner that's been in here for years and years and years, so it's a plastic bed liner in there. Window tint, excuse me, exterior wise is besides that is all stock looking. So the crazy graphic color combo, wasn't wildly popular, I don't think, when these came out, but now they've kind of caught on because can you think of a more retro look to these trucks? So I dig the truck, the factory decal scheme. Suspension wise, it has a belltech 5.6 drop on it. So spindle springs in the front. C-notch flip kit in the rear with belltech Street Performance shocks.
React spindles.
I'm sorry, it also has the AZ Pro React spindles. When we got it, it had the belltech spinners that had the tires and wheels pushed out a little bit. So we put the AZ Pro Performance React spindles that keeps that track width at factory. So all that was just done. Alignment. It has, the first time we've used these wheels is the US Mag Santa Cruzes. They just came out not too long ago. But these are done in kind of the gray anthracite finish with the polished lips, and I really think it fits the look of these trucks. And 295 rear tires, 255 front. So good stance. The wheels, that lip looks huge on this. All the fenders have been rolled, so you can fit these big wheels and tires and actually drive without hitting everything. So fenders rolled on it. Getting a zoom in of the wheel. Motor-wise, all stock. 5.7, like I said, the automatic. We'll open up the interior. Interior-wise, the owner of the truck kind of refreshed it a little bit. The seat was redone. It is the factory bench seat, but it was kind of redone with a little perforated look in the centers of the lighter gray. It has a one-piece Lloyd floor mat across the bottom. It does have a dash cover on it, and then some of the interior pieces were kind of touched up to give it that gray, darker gray color combo. But tilt, cruise, power lock, you can see all that stuff in here. Mileage, I don't know if I said mileage, but it's 145,000 miles on this truck. But it runs and drives good. Am I missing anything there, Jason?
Nope, I think you got it all.
Dual exhaust, I was missing that. Factory cat, manifolds, all that, but it has a little dual exhaust, single dual outlet muffler with tips in the back. You can see that in the pictures. But we'll go take it for a cruise and think anything else we missed. But new headlights, parking lights, all that stuff up there as well. So we'll go take it for a spin. You can check it out some more. go take the pace truck for a spin. We've got to kind of talk a little bit more in depth about paint condition of this truck. I'd say it's a driver quality paint. It is mostly original paint, so there's nicks and chips. There's a little thin spot on a few spots of the roof. You can look through the pictures. So not a show truck by any means, but very presentable. Has a good shine to it. No big paint peeling or nothing like that. AC works. All the interior lights work. Dome light, dash light, all that stuff. Even the little fog light switch light works. So factory radio works. Has some newer speakers in the front. So still has the factory radio in here. So we'll jump up on the highway here. I really dig these US Mag Santa Cruzes on this truck. It's got the 342s obviously help a little bit. We've had 273 gear trucks, 308. These seem to be kind of the sweet spot. So it's up to 60 or so. Shift's good. Handles and rides good. Let's see if I can get around this big 18-wheeler, but I really like these pace trucks. They got a great retro look, especially with kind of a wheel like this design. So we love doing these trucks, and it seems like the more you look for them, there's 1,500 something or so made. Is that right, Jason? Like 1,503 or whatever the exact number
like
is.
1527 or something like that.
I think they've lived hard lives because they're hard to find. We've even found super low mileage ones that have some kind of rust and rot problems, or a bunch of other little issues here. So this one's a solid truck. It's always been kind of taken care of by the owners. Really fun to drive, and obviously it gets a lot of looks with the stance, the wheels, and then the totally Chevy obnoxious pace truck graphics thing that I love. What all we got? Yellow, red, orange, like a magenta. Every teal, every color is in these graphics. So really retro look, which is what I like. And then obviously the black and white look good with the gray interior. So as usual, we'll have 70, 80 pictures of this truck up on our website, as well as it's a lifted square body, huh?
Work truck.
With the utility bed.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty cool. That's wild. We'll have a bunch of pictures up on the website, txstreetcars.com. Link to financing on there. We posted a coming soon on this truck on Instagram once we got the wheels on. We've already had several people calling. So if you are interested, give us a call. Don't wait around. These seem to move pretty fast, all the OBS trucks. Financing on there. Link to the video. Obviously, you'll be seeing that. And a bunch of pictures. So if you have any questions, I'll set 254-383-3517. You can call or text that number. And we have a couple more OBS trucks to do in the next week or so. An NBS truck. So as usual, always looking for these short bed Chevys. And we'll see you on the next truck as I get up to 80 here so I can pace back into the shop. So thank you guys for watching.